Hello friends, today we are going to see the angle Dekkor. In that we'll cover the construction, working and use of angle Dekkor. So in this screen I have shown the front view of the angle Dekkor, and this is a real model or instrument of the angle Dekkor which is used in the laboratories. So angle Dekkor is capable of measuring a small variation in angular setting. Here I have shown one component whose angle is to be measured. So for that, as we know that the angle Dekkor is a comparative type of measurements. So whenever there is a comparative type of measurement, you have to use some standards there. And so the standard which you are using here is the angle gauge. So these are just I shown the angle gauges. So you can make the combination of angle gauges according to the size of the component, or we can say it set the angle gauge nearest to the known angle of the component. Suppose the known angle or as per the drawing, suppose it is 27 degree. So I will take angle gauges of 27 and which will be placed below this focal plane, and I will set the instrument. Okay, now we'll go in more details. First of all, we'll go for the construction. So this is again the front view of the angle Dekkor. So first part is a light source, then second is the prism, third is a collimating or the glass screen graticles. So this glass screen graticle is a circular in shape, and over that there are two scale actually. One is the illuminated scale, right, and other one is the datum scale. First I have just shown the illuminated scale here, and this illuminated scale is a vertical scale which is normal position. It's outside the, it means it is always outside the view of the eyepiece. Here this is the eyepiece. So this scale is always outside the view of the eyepiece, and only its reflected image is visible. Next is this is a collimating lens. So this collimating lens is used for accurately aligning the lights in the parallel fashion. Then the base, so it's working surface of this base is finished with a highly accurate, and over that we can place the component as well as the angle gauges. Okay, so again on the glass screen graticle there are a datum scale. So first one is the illuminated scale, another one is the datum scale, and this datum scale which you are observing here, this is a top view again, right, and this datum scale is horizontal and fixed. So this horizontal scale is engraved across the center of the screen and is always visible through this microscope, right, or through the eyepiece. So here I'm showing the microscope eyepiece through which we can observe the scale. Okay. Now working of angle Dekkor. So light is directed from the light source, and this light passes through the prism. After passing through the prism, it passes through the glass screen graticle. Okay, on glass screen graticle there is a scale. The light beam carries this image of the illuminated scale and passes through the collimating lens and falls onto the reflecting surface of the workpiece. After getting reflected from the workpiece, it is refocused by the lens in the field of view of the eyepiece. Okay. So while doing so, the image of the illuminated scale is received at right angle. So I will show you, this is actually the datum scale, right, and the image of the illuminated scale is received at right angle. So over that fixed scale, and the two scale in this position interact or intersect with each other. The interaction of a illuminated scale with the datum scale gives the measure of an angular deviation of the workpiece surface, and thus the angular deviation to 1 minute, okay, can be directly been read out without the use of micrometer. Okay. So this is all about the working of the angle Dekkor. Then if you are to see how to read the angular deviation, or I can say the use of angle Dekkor. Now in this case, just I have shown, this is the again the instrument I have shown, and or the instrument you can see this is a microscope eyepiece. Again, these are the adjustable linkage. Here this is a component which has to be measured, and over that we are placing the slip gauge, because many times the surface of the component is not reflective, but we always need a reflective surface. So for that we can just place the slip gauge. We know that slip gauge is highly reflective, and for the comparative measurements you have to use the angle gauges. So these angle gauges we have to select. Now in this case, first the angle gauge combination is set up to the nearest known angle of the component. For example, suppose the component having a 27 degree, so according to that we will select the angle gauges and we will set it, and the angle Dekkor is set up. Now by how we are set up by using this, there are some linkages also here. The adjustable links are given for, so that I can say that such that the reading is obtained on the illuminated scale. Here this is the position we are setting it, okay. So when we are getting this illuminated scale which can be seen through the eyepiece, you just note down the position here. So initially this position is 20. Actually the one division of this or accuracy, I can say the accuracy of this instrument is 1 minute, means one division is equal to 1 minute, okay. Now here the position is 20, okay. Then after that the angle gauge built up is, then you can remove it and replace by the component under test. Even the straight edge being used to ensure that there is no change in the lateral position. The new position of the reflected scale with respect to the fixed scale, I can say, gives the angular deviations. Means this is again the, when you are replacing the angle gauge with the component, now we have got this position. The illuminated position or illuminated scale is shifted somewhere over that fixed scale or a datum scale. Previously it is at the 20 initial position. You can see how much is the error here. So this is at the 40 position. So 40 minus 20 means 40 minutes minus 20 minutes is equal to 20 minutes. Means how much is the error which are occurring on this component is 20 minutes. So in this way we can read the instrument, or you can make the use of angle Dekkor to a very high accuracy. Means up to the 1 minute is possible to measure in the angle Dekkor. So thank you friends.